Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we dey bring you back-to-back updates and information as it dey hot. If this is your first time of joining us on this channel, please go straight and subscribe to our channel. That's the only way you can support us on the good work that we are doing on this wonderful channel. Let's go down to the news. Meanwhile, you can also subscribe, comment, and also share our news. Remember to on your notifications so that whenever we are posting news, you will be the first to collect it. Let's go down to the news proper as in the whole. Charles Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, has said that if the administration of Muhammadu Buhari fails to release Nnamdi Kanu, that he will also appeal to Bola Ahmed TINUBU. And unlike Southeast Governor Soludo, it seems as if he's coming openly to go into the matter that concerns Nnamdi Kanu. According to him, when he was being interviewed by Channels Television, he said that if Kanu is released, that there will be peace in the southeastern part of Nigeria, because many people now who are committing atrocities and those who are inside the bush claiming that they are IPOB members, they are supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, that if Nnamdi Kanu is released from the DSS detention, that he will be able to separate the chaff from the wheat. And that is true. If MNK is released, you will see that this insecurity that have been ravaging the southeast will slow down. Because there are many now, people are just doing all manner of things, claiming that they are IPOB members. And also, Soludo also commented on the issue of the sit-at-home that have, had a great effect in southeastern economy. Because as it stands now, it seems as if every Monday is a holiday, because people don't normally go to work again on Mondays, because it has become a normal thing. And there is this saying that if you do something repeatedly for 21 days, that particular thing will become used to you. And of course, you know that the Monday sit at home lasted more than 3 months, and the Southeasterners became used to that. And today it is more like a holiday every Monday in the Southeast, especially in Anambra State. And Soludo has tried to use force on the citizens and the people who are residing in Anambra. Even there was a time he threatened to cut the workers' salary. And even as that, people are still observing the sit at home, because it seems as if some hoodlums have hijacked what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. And because of that, Soludo has been sending continuous appeal to the president Muhammadu Buhari to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is released. He also said that if Buhari will listen to him and release Nnamdi Kanu, that will give Mr. Buhari a higher honor, as a man of peace in the nation. Meanwhile, let me take you down to the news, the few details, so that you will hear from the horse's mouth. Soludo has repeatedly appealed to President Buhari to release Kanu, who has been in the custody of the Department of State Service (DSS) since his arrest in July 2021. With his latest appeal coming in a letter to the president dated April 20th, 2023. Speaking on Channels Television Politics today on Friday, Governor Soludo said the call for Kanu's release is a cause he believes in, adding that his latest letter was also copied to the president-elect. This is a cause that one believes in. Consistently, I am an advocate of the rule of law and justice for all, and therefore, if you look at that letter is copied to the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed TINUBU, and I want to also believe that a copy has been delivered to his office, as it were. The Attorney General is also copied in this letter, and if President Muhammadu Buhari's administration fails to take advantage of this opportunity to really rise above every other thing and be a statesman, as it were, if the president fails to take advantage of that, we will be pursuing the same thing with the incoming administration, Soludo said. Asked what his interest in seeking Kanu's release is, the governor said it is about long-term sustainable peace and security, as well as the development of the southeast region. He also lamented the sit-at-home being observed in the southeast every Monday, which he claimed Kanu supporters introduced as a way to press for his release. According to the governor, his zone has lost a humongous amount in economic terms due to the persistent sit at home. He also regretted that every criminal gang in the bush now claims to be either freedom fighter or supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, adding that there is a need for IPOB leader to come out of the detention and separate the substance from the chaff. Soludo believes if Kanu is out, he will be able to tell who his real people are and rein in them. The criminals will be isolated. So, as you can see, what Soludo is saying, Soludo is very right in what he's saying. But I don't know if the present administration of Muhammadu Buhari will be able to listen to what Governor Soludo is saying. Because there are many things happening in the southeast now. Even some politicians has also hijacked what the movement that Nnamdi Kanu started, and they are now using it against the southeasterners. Politicians are now using it as opportunity to carry out the evil acts they want to carry, and after all these things, they will put it on IPOB. So I think Soludo should be congratulated. Kudos should be given to him for taking such a step. You know, see how all southeastern governors are keeping quiet, and yet evil are being perpetrated. Even some of these Fulani headers have taken this thing as opportunity, and they are doing mayhem, committing mayhem in the southeast, and people are blaming it on the IPOB. So I think if the present administration actually wants peace in the southeastern part of Nigeria, they should move ahead and release Nnamdi Kanu from the DSS detention. Because keeping him there is causing more harm than good. Because before, it was only talk. Kanu was just talking on the television, on his social media handles, advocating for peace, advocating for Biafra to come, advocating for the federal government to grant the Biafrans free and fair referendum so that they will be able to exit Nigeria. And these people felt that if they arrest him, that they will be able to quell that decision. But forgetting that ideology cannot be quenched, it will be very hard for someone to quench an ideology. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra has become an ideology, and the people of the southeast believes in this thing. Now, they have arrested Nnamdi Kanu since 2021 when he was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria. Now he was brought back to Nigeria. Upon that, there was a setup of a massive sit at home in order to pressure the government. And you know that Nigerian government is that of the stone heart, that nothing pressures them. Even the act of this thing, NSAS, was not even able to pressure them. And after all the sit at home, they felt that, well, it does not concern them. They have their house, they have their home, they have their children, they are eating their food. If you observe a sit at home, that one is on your own. If you don't observe a sit at home, that one is on your own. If the economy of South is falling, it is on the South. You know, they believe it to be that way, and they decided not to do anything at all. So I believe that if this present administration actually wants the peace of the Southeast and also the prosperity of this nation, I think that the best thing they will do is to release MNK from the DSS detention, as Soludo has pleaded. Because because he's in the Southeast, he was able to understand the situation at hand. Some evil people have hijacked the movement, using it to perpetrate evil. Because the IPOB members of Nnamdi Kanu will not go ahead to be destroying those he attempts to be protecting. But everybody knows that some hoodlum have hijacked the movement, destroying people's property, and the rest of them. Some politicians are also hiding themselves in this particular thing to be able to be carrying out their evil acts. So I think Buhari should do well to make sure that the last thing he will do before leaving office is to release Nnamdi Kanu with his veto power. and everybody will cheer him. People will applaud him. The Igbos will applaud him. The Southeasterners will be grateful for that. That is what she should do. Meanwhile, I will be winding down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and hit the subscription button, the like button, the share button, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever we are posting news, you will be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening. God bless you.